All right. Good morning. We got the second episode of All Sports with Avery Sherman. And it's going to be a quick morning episode today. Excuse me. It's been a while since I did one of these podcasts. But we're going to do one today. It's about that time. Football is back. Basketball around the corner. Major League coming to this postseason. So just feel it's that time of the year to get back to All Sports with Avery Sherman. So we're gonna dive right in. So let's start. Let's start with football. Man, college football weeks 1 through 3. Let's just start there. I haven't paid as close as attention as I would have liked, just with being busy with life. But I've caught some games this year, and I'm pulling for my same usual teams. You know, it's a couple Big Ten teams I like, a couple Pac team I like or two, and there's some SEC teams I like or two. So just pulling for a few different teams, and one thing that's standing out to me this year in college football, I can say is like one thing that's different this year is like the transfer portal has made things like really crazy. Just as far as teams really not having to miss a beat. It was really changed this year for college football where I feel like teams haven't missed a beat if they lost certain players just because of the transfer portal. I feel like the transfer portal made things like you got SC, they 2-0. They look like they're going to have a big season this year. I'm kind of thinking they're going to make it to the national championship just because of the elite level quarterback they have and the elite level wide receiver. Obviously, their defense is going to have to play a part, but SC is looking like an early season national champ favorite to me, or at least a contender. And the Nebraska-Oklahoma was I thought it was going to be a good game. And college football just been decent this year, though. All in all, that's one thing I can say. I see some hard hits so far. I seen some big plays, and kind of surprised Notre Dame's down how they are right now. Surprised Marshall got them. Surprised at App State, they doing their thing, but they've been on the come up ever since that year they beat Michigan, and they was they've been a program that's been on the rise. I would like to say. Texas A&M, that was crazy loss by them. Wasn't expecting that. So due to App State, obviously. But college football has been pretty interesting this year, to say the least, I would say. And I think it's going to be a pretty good season. I'm looking forward to the 8-team, 12-team playoff that's going to be coming up in a few years as well. So I think a lot of teams are going to be trying to put themselves in position to be there when that time comes. NFL Week 1 reactions. I got some Week 1 reactions. Got some good game notes. The Vikings-Packers. The Vikings dominated. Packers showed flashes with that. I mean, Jones looked familiar. Dillon looked the usual. Same old Packers. Just no Devontae Adams. Jefferson for sure to be the next big star and wide receiver in the NFL. The Cardinals-Chiefs. Edwards-Helaire, Smith-Schuster, Mahomes were on fire. Mahomes hit 12, 13 completions in a row. Valdez-Scantling looked fast out there. As of this year, Kyler Murray is who I thought he was. Avoiding the pocket a lot. Obviously, he's shorter, though, so he's trying to find passing lanes. I'm sure he can see. He can't see. But also, no D. Hopkins, so I'm sure that's affecting them as well. So we're going to see later down in the year. But Marquise Brown ain't going to get it done alone, I don't feel like. So Definitely think they need Marquise Brown in there. And, yeah. The Ravens and the Jets. Jets look horrible, if you ask me, other than the running back Carter, I believe was his name, number 32. Gardner didn't get scored on. And Lamar looked good, throwing and running. Pass for 3 touchdowns. Think Duvernay has some real potential. Number 13 for the Ravens. And Flacco looks bad. Crazy to think Lamar took his spot. Allergies going crazy. Apologize for that as well. The Raiders look bad through the start. Carr Adams obviously had some chemistry, but the offense didn't have the flow. Defense struggled, and the Chargers, however, looked good. Matt closed the game with the sack, and Allen showed to be good as usual. Let me see. For the Jags and the Commanders, was a surprising good game. Lawrence needs a receiver. He has real good chemistry with James Robinson. Trevor Lawrence needs a good receiver that he got chemistry with. James Robinson has a real good game. 2 TDs, 1 receiving, 1 rushing. I also think Carson Wentz looked better than he has in a long time. Eagles Lions. I didn't think the Lions could pull the win off, but their running back Swift is a problem. I feel Hurts did get better, but could be too early to tell. Jared Goff has proved to be a lot better. He had a nice start to the offense. I think Eagles defense could have showed that would have been nice. Just saying they shouldn't have gone to throw. Detroit really shouldn't have anyone to throw to. Obviously, besides say Brown, but and maybe somebody else over there. But just think the Eagles D could have shut up a little bit better. And like I said, Goff is looking a lot better than last year. Saints Falcons, not what you expected to see when you hear the teams, because Matt Ryan and Drew Brees were always putting up the big numbers. Towards the end, the Saints were catching on. Mariota looked his best as a pro, I would say. Winston seemed to have caught fire in the fourth and pulled off the win. Colts Texans. Texans went crazy. I thought they would be terrible without Watson. Mills did his thing. Coach sucked. Ryan just looked old and bad, and it shows how much having Julio Jones helped him. But as the story of the day, the coach turned it on late in the game and went into overtime. I think they got the W too, actually, in overtime. 49ers Bears, super rainy game. Didn't really see anything special from either quarterbacks. The Bears defense, I really think, showed up this game. However, Fields' rollout, cross-field throw was nice. Pretty amazing play to escape and find someone. So we got Browns Panthers. Feel like we were seeing Baker as a starter. Feel like we are seeing Baker as a starter. Browns did their thing. Kareem Hunt still being a factor is big. Baker was trash. Panthers really got lucky, but Browns put it off in the end. Dolphins Patriots. Dolphins look way better than last year. I'm sure the addition of Tyreek Hill has a lot to do with that. Not sure about the Pats just yet. Believe in the system, but also think they need some more talent over there in New England. Bills Rams. Bills Mafia look good. I don't know if the Rams have Super Bowl slump or what, but Rams look bad. Stafford looked bad. Meanwhile, Allen and Diggs look the usual. But Gabriel is showing to be a dog himself. Bills looking like the future Super Bowl champs with the addition of Von Miller. Titans Giants. Titans started off steady. Hilliard seems to be a weapon. Not too much work out of Derrick Henry. Not sure if they're working on passing more to not be so run dominant, or if they just got a new OC, or maybe Henry still hurt a little bit. But game turned out to be good and come down to the wire, but the Giants steal it in the end. Steelers Bengals look like the Steelers defense is returning to its prominence. Minka is a top 5 safety in the NFL. Bengals stumble out of the gates, maybe Super Bowl hangover as well. Made plays, but not the big ones to start out the game, but made the game close. But number 89 missed the block, and Minka blocked the kick. Snapper could have snapped it faster as well. Went into overtime. McPherson could have been to blame for block as well because he yanked the kick in overtime to put him up 3. End of the day, Trubisky sucks and didn't make a play besides 2, maybe all game. Steelers def got lucky. Defense keeps them in it. Broncos Seahawks was a good game because Russell Wilson returned to Seattle. I'm going to be getting acclimated to his new team. Just didn't seem like the same old trusty Russell, but it came down to be a close one. Defense on both teams held tight with some mishaps from the offense, but Seahawks held tight in a close one. Buccaneers Cowboys to start. Cowboys to start looked the usual, same old boys. Parsons had the defense, did all they could. The offense was what I thought of it the past 3 years, non-existent. Yep. So that was week 1 though. Recap. Man, sorry for all the crazy sound effects. Allergies is crazy right now. It's early in the morning. And yeah, so that's the week 1 predictions. Or those was my week 1 game notes. Just a little recap. What was mine? So I went 9-7 on my week 2 picks. Not the best, but my losses was the Colts Jags. Fucked me. That fucked me up real bad. And then the Dolphins Ravens, Seahawks Niners, Cardinals Raiders, Bengals Cowboys, Bears Packers, and Vikings Eagles. All those was my losses, which are all for like coming off of week 1 would have been definitely picks for wins. Something else I want to talk about on the All Sports podcast this episode was Adrian Peterson versus Le'Veon Bell. Appreciate you guys giving us some source of entertainment. Appreciate you guys giving us that source of entertainment. AP, I would like to see you pull it off, but shout out to Bell. Definitely did your thing. AP, like you said, protect yourself at all times, bro. Keep your hands up. Bell, I'm watching. We'll see what you're going to continue to do. I know you said this is just the first of many. So I'm staying tuned to that. And shout out to both of those guys for stepping into a different arena. What else do we have? Oh, the MLB rule changes. I haven't got them locked all of the exact rule changes in, but I wanted to they keeping a pitcher count, so the pitcher don't got all the pitch no more. It's gonna be like a pitch clock. You gotta have that ball pitch, I think, within like 20 seconds or something like that. And then one of the other things I seen was like no more defensive shifts. So there's some new rule changes in Major League Baseball that's major, and I wonder how that's going to affect the game. Wonder how that's going to affect the game for sure. But that's all we got for this episode of All Sports with Avery Sherman. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll like all the love and help and attention we can get to this channel, trying to build it up. So I appreciate anybody who's been tuning in, and suggest us to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like, do all the good stuff for this video and for this channel so it can grow. Thank you.